Something walks whistling past my house every night. Every night, regardless of the weather conditions, something moves down our street while whistling quietly. You can only detect it if you're in the living room or kitchen during its passage, and it invariably begins at precisely 3:03. The sound originates faintly, somewhere near the entrance of the lane close to the house at the corner. Our home sits toward the middle of the street, so the whistling travels past us before diminishing in the direction of the dead end. When I was younger, my sister and I would sometimes creep into the kitchen on certain nights to listen. Mom and Dad disapproved of this, and we'd get into serious trouble if they caught us out there, but they were never excessively harsh with us since we always adhered to the one critical rule: never attempt to see whatever is whistling. My neighborhood is an unusual place. I've resided here since I was 6, and I cherish it. The homes are modest but maintained, decent-sized yards, numerous places to explore. There are many other children here around my age. I turned 13 back in October. We matured together and would always play games in the cul-de-sac or wander from back porch to back porch during summer. This was an excellent place to mature. I'm old enough to recognize it. And there are only two peculiar things here: the night whistling and the extraordinary fortune. The whistling never troubled me significantly. Like I mentioned, I couldn't even detect it from my bedroom. But Mom and Dad dislike discussing it, so I've ceased asking questions. My dad is a sturdy guy, tall and composed. He has an accent since he relocated to the U.S. as a child. His family, my grandparents, they're from the Caribbean islands. That's what they reference. My dad, the only time he isn't so composed is if the whistler comes up. He speaks a bit faster then, eyes move quicker, and he instructs us not to dwell on it so much and to always remember the one rule. The critical rule: never attempt to peek outside when the whistler passes by. Not that we could peek even if we desired. You see, there are shutters on the interior of every window, thick pieces of heavy canvas that descend from the top and fasten to the bottom of the window frame. Each fastener even has a small lock, approximately the size of what you'd discover on a diary. My dad secures those shutters every night before we all retire to bed and maintains the key in his room. My mom, I don't know what she contemplates about the whistling. I've observed her out in the living room before at 3:03 when the sound begins. I could observe her if I opened my door just an inch to peek. She's not out there frequently, at least I haven't noticed her much. But once or twice monthly, I believe she sits out there on our large crimson couch just listening.